You know, looking back, there was something special about old-fashioned skillet suppers. They weren't fancy and they didn't cost a fortune, but somehow they always filled the kitchen with wonderful aromas and brought everyone to the table. Made with ground beef, homemade hash browns, caramelized onions, peppers, and a few simple seasonings, this hearty skillet brings those memories to life. So let's make it up. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is grab up 3 onions. Go ahead and slice them up, not too thick, not too thin. Then simply divide them into rings. Next up, we're going to throw some unsalted butter into a pan over a medium-high heat. I'd say about a tablespoon or 2, and let this melt down. And what I usually do is throw some olive oil in with it to stop that butter from burning. Grab up those onions we bringed up, and into the pan we go. Give these guys a good stir around, and once again, we're over medium-high heat here. And you know, it might sound weird, but I just love the smell of onions frying. What I'm going to do here is throw in about a tablespoon of brown sugar, and that adds that sweetness to those caramelized onions. And we all know the secret to caramelized onions: turn down the heat low and slow, stirring occasionally for about 25 minutes. Okay, my friends, after about 25 minutes, they are looking so good, and I usually make up a few extra just so I have them, you know, for sandwiches or burgers or whatever. Now that they're all done, we're just going to go ahead and set these aside in a bowl. Next up, into the same pan with a little more butter, and you don't want to touch that pan. You got all kinds of great flavors happening here. Once again, a little touch of oil. Now we're going to throw in about 3 cups of cubed up potatoes that I've chopped up. Grab up the old spoon and stir and fry these until they're basically browned and cooked through. And these will only take a few minutes. They're chopped fairly fine. After a few minutes, the potatoes are all cooked up, so we might as well go ahead and throw these over top of the onions because they're all going into the same pan anyway. Now it is time to go into the same old cast iron pan with a pound of lean ground beef and break this up a little bit, followed by 3 mild Italian sausages that I've taken the casing off and broken up. Mix the old sausage and beef together, and we're going to fry this until it is basically cooked through. And this is looking so good, my friends. You don't have to use that sausage and beef combo, but this makes it, so good. Just that extra little touch of flavor. Anyway, we're going to push our beef and sausage to one side of the pan, and we're going to add in 3 cloves of chopped garlic and stir and fry this until that wonderful aroma fills the air. Then we'll just give everything a quick mix around. Season things up with about a teaspoon of salt, a good heaping teaspoon of my favorite, the old ground black pepper. Now what I'm going to do is throw in about a teaspoon of southern style barbecue seasoning, and if you don't have it, don't sweat it, don't even use it, I just like it. Another TSP or teaspoon of smoked paprika. You can tell we're going for that smoky flavor here. A tablespoon of Old Worcester sauce for that depth of flavor. I just love this stuff. And of course, as always, a mixing we will go. Oh, this is smelling mighty fine. And for the finale, a little bit of the old hickory barbecue sauce. You don't have to add this, it's totally optional. I just like it. Okie dokie, now we're going to throw in half a red bell pepper and half a green bell pepper that I've julienned or sliced up. And give those guys a good mix around into the beef and sausage. Oh, wow. And you probably guessed it, add in those onions and potatoes that have been waiting on the sideline there. Once again, give everything a good mix together, and now, my friends, you can probably see everything coming together. And this is looking so good. And for the finishing touch, I'm going to grate some old cheddar cheese over the top. Once again, it's totally optional, but you know, who doesn't love cheese? Then we're just going to kill the heat and take a few minutes and let that cheese melt down naturally. But you know, I have to tell you guys, I grew up on stuff like this. Just old-fashioned skillets that were just thrown together and came out absolutely incredibly good, better than anything you'll buy in a restaurant. Trust me, you'll simply love this, and if you do make it up, leave us a comment because I love to read them. Most of all, like and subscribe, it helps the channel out. Thanks for watching, guys, stay safe, and we shall see you Sunday in our next Humdinger video.